Hello and welcome to another episode of Hangouts with Tim. This episode is I'm going to try a new feature out called "What Grinds My Gears in Tech." Um, this I've decided I'll choose this topic because I thought it'd be quite a controversial matter, and I'm sure we'll get loads of opinions and people's opinions and stuff about what they think of the subject and what they think should be. I'd like to hear your recommendations. What should be done, so we'd let the companies know. Like, not like they're going to listen to this to begin with, but you never know in the future. So yeah, the first topic of the week, what grinds my gears, will be about tech leaks. The reason tech leaks grinds my gears is because when it comes to new announcements, like when the companies have a press conference, such as Apple's iOS event, WWDC, and the iPhone launch conference, people already know all about it, and I think it's not very fun because you're sitting there going, well, I seen that coming. Have you got anything new? Because there used to be a time back in the heyday when you wouldn't know what's going to come. I mean, yeah, to be honest, the internet is to blame because the internet is always digging for new things to find out and so on and so forth. But I think the company should start either tightening up a bit more, or I think personally what they should be doing is they announce like every so often, like, okay, in the new phone, say we're going to have this new feature. It's going to be made of this design, so, and then when it comes to the announcement, we know what we're expecting, not through the leaks, but what the companies have said, and they'll give us the benefits. So, like, I don't know, an example of this working is in a gaming's perspective. The game Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS that's coming out towards the end of the year. Um, you're finding out every day of the week, barring the weekends, something new about the game. It'll be a screenshot say or something, and then when you get the game, you know what to expect, but also it's fun to play at the same time. So I think tech companies should take um, a leaf out of that book and say, like, I don't know, he's an angle of the new body of it, a small picture, say, like screen grab, and then people can speculate like they do, and then eventually when it gets to the end of the week, you can say, right, this is the part, this has been the aluminum body, and then the people will be happy because they've guessed, and then all these guests and the companies have announced something, and then when it gets to the actual big conference, and then they can announce the price and stuff because that's always a story, and people never get prices correct first time I've noticed. So you could do that, and you also could announce like hard drive sizes. I mean, they could do like the new device could have, well, we won't tell you what the new device size will be. You can guess, and then we'll find out in September. I think that could work. I also think what Apple tends to do, and I guess Samsung these days and Google, they'll announce at WDC, say for iOS standard, they announced the new iOS, so iOS 8 was announced last month. But the one more thing, they could save one iOS feature, so don't put it into any of the source code or anything, and then there you go, boom, the new feature, say fingerprint scanning or facial recognition software to go one step security, one more step in security safety measures. So that could be a hidden feature that they just announced, or say like when they announced Siri. I mean, there's rumblings and stuff that was happening, but when it actually happened, everyone like, oh, this is amazing. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of Siri, and Google Now is a much better service, I have to admit. So yeah, that's a few thoughts of my new segment called "What Grinds My Gears in Tech." I'd like to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. I think could make a great segment for the future. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, um, I'm sure we get somewhere quite far this cool Christmas. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, see you later. Ciao. Peace. Peace.